Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Great Ape Vegeta, EZA Great Ape Vegeta. I think that this guy could be pretty solid. Slot 1, heavy defensive unit. We now have, the really difficult fights. It's gonna be interesting to see. I'm gonna try and test out a lot of characters in some of these new big fights and, see how nasty things can be. Alright, so Great Ape Vegeta, let's just go ahead and take a look at the build that I gave him. So, I wanted to try and maximize as much as I can with the raw defense. So, we have, just one of the gold Extreme Super Battle Road equips. We have the silver and bronze 10th anniversary battle equips. I think all this extra defense certainly could help make him a little bit of a problem. And then dodge secondary, of course. Great Ape Vegeta has been this way forever, right? If we swap over. It's this right here, right? There was a lot of discussion about this, but I don't know. I guess people just didn't use Great Ape Vegeta years ago. Like this activates right away, and it can activate off of a dodge as well, right? So, if we just dodge, this triggers. Like, he doesn't actually need to get hit for this. That's why I've always loved, nowadays, they give these characters, when they're hit or if they dodge, right? But, like, this guy has got the old school after guard is activated. A dodge would trigger, as long as you're guarding, a dodge would trigger this. But guess what? He just guards. So, yeah, this guy looks like he's probably going to be pretty good. The Giant Ape Power Team is certainly going to be getting stronger and stronger, so we'll have to be on the lookout for that. There's a couple of different places we could run him on. I think let's just start him on the successor team, because, I mean, we very easily can run Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well. So, time for him to be a little beast right here. I think that Great Ape Vegeta is going to be very good moving forward. Alright, guys, we're loading in. Perfect first rotation. We're cooking. We are, in fact, cooking. Yes. Yes. All right. So, remember that Vegeta, of course, is on successors, right? So that is going to be looking pretty good. Oh, we got to see this again. All right. So Vegeta's battle motion, so Kaioken, so Goku does, the whole iconic moment, pushes Vegeta off with the Kamehameha. Vegeta gets, he kind of flipped, I don't know, slides off of the Ki Blast. And then he kind of has a little meltdown in the air. He's floating way above the earth and he's like, what the fuck? Dude, he shouldn't be this strong. It's great. Vegeta has a little meltdown before he goes Great Ape. And that's what his battle motion is. I love that shit. That shit is so cool, man. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we just put Great Ape Vegeta in slot 1. We could rock him in slot 2 right here. So let's just take a look at what he's doing, because remember, we're going to want to take a look at him in a lot of different situations, a lot of different spots, stuff like that. So he gets 3 ki, 200% attack and defense, 20% damage reduction, 1 ki per ki sphere obtained, and guard. Pretty good. When attacking with 12 ki, gets 160% attack and defense. When attacking with 18 ki, gets 160% defense, so he is very tanky. When guard activates, he gets 3 ki and 60% attack and defense for 3 turns. As the first attacker in the turn, 60% defense and 40% damage reduction. Very powerful. Then as the second or third attacker in the turn, he gets 60% attack, and an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super. And then, if he's at 24 ki, he's super effective against all types. I feel like this is kind of a... man, this is a good spot to run Vegeta in slot 2. But, I mean, it's probably pretty likely Beerus will just super attack right away, right? Yeah, but I feel like we could really... We'll have plenty of the fight to run Vegeta in slot. I can't decide what I want to do. Shit. We'll have plenty of the fight where we're going to be running him in slot 1. We have a good opportunity for a character who's going to be as good as Vegeta in slot 1. So let's take advantage of it. And let's just see how Vegeta looks right here. So for the most part, when we're using this guy, we're definitely going to be rocking him in slot 1. Right? With his overwhelming defense. Remember, I mean, especially when, like, the new difficult fights drop and stuff like that, which, you know, part 3 dropped. We have a lot of very, very deadly, dangerous, devastating fights. It is about defense. Defense comes first. All right, so remember, he is going to have an additional as well. 70%, we get the super. Okay, perfect, perfect. There we go. All right, so there's those two. So we got his additional in. We got his 18 key in right away. That's good. Vegeta, after attacking, it's going to be very difficult for bosses to hit him or, like, to really do anything after he attacks. Defensively, I think he's going to be looking really quite good. Yeah, pretty good. I think Great Ape Vegeta, especially giving him all that raw defense, I think will help with the guard and all the damage reduction and stuff like that. I love when I could get away with giving a character a different build than... Oh, we're dead! Alright. Okay, chat. I guess we'll just come right back in. Sure. Alright, guys, we're right back in. Dude, I'm loving this. Great Ape Vegeta, turn 1. Dokkan, you shouldn't have. Now we... Oh, shit. What do we got here, chat? Now, you already know what's going to happen. Now, remember, in base, Super Saiyan 3/4 Goku is not going to be supporting Great Ape Vegeta. The support comes once he actually transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, keep in mind, though, once that happens, I mean, Vegeta, we're going to be rocking, what, guard with 60% damage reduction, and his defense, it's a little bit better than just, oh, the 300k defense would suggest, but he'll be looking good. But where he's really going to be killing it, right? Our next rotation is fine. Yeah, that's perfect. 23 key to give us more time to fight Beerus is fine. All right, so perfect. We'll hit that. All right, let's see what Vegeta does right here. Yeah, that dodge is going to help him, too, quite a bit. 21 million right here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we got to take... I think, like, Great Ape Vegeta... So let me look at some of these difficult fights, man. I got to assess what we're going to do in terms of, like, what showcase fights. Both Jirins, I guess, are pretty difficult. Like both Universal Survival Saga stages. I mean, I think it's the Vegeta. The Vegeta Trunks stage does have Zamasu with the AoE. Like, there's several different fights we could use for kind of, like, showcases here, yeah. I think the toughest one right now is definitely the Goku story, Universal Survival Saga. And it's because of Int Jiren in there, who has locking, AoE, and damage threshold. All of them. And he's super in for... He's super in for like 4.6 million. Right? So he has a combination of all that together. Which, is kind of a difficult thing to kind of deal with, for sure. Alright, so let's hit this. Let's get out of here. We'll get to this next turn. See Great Ape Vegeta kind of like handle his business here. It's going to be very difficult. So I just wasn't really comfortable kind of like dropping my LR tier list before. And now it's like, I like a lot of people have been asking about that, but like, it's like, oh man, I don't know. I now want to do like a lot of videos taking a lot of characters. I mean, STR Evolution Blue Vegeta, I guess I could save him for later. He is not a top 10 contender, or probably even like top 15. I would also like to try and do, man, a lot of different teams, but the thing is I want to, right now, these two, like EGL Gogeta and Tech Vegito, it's just completely different. Like their impact is just so crazy, like what they're doing. So I don't know, man. Like we're gonna have to do a lot of videos, fighting these going into these fights, and I'm gonna try and not rely on these guys as much as I can. I guess to really sort of see which characters can kind of hold up strong. Alright, so now we're going to get back to our next rotation. Hopefully Beerus does not get walloped right here. Let's not do a slot 3 super attack this time, bastard, okay? How about that? Alright, so there's what Vegeta is up to, right? Remember, he's got the abilities for 3 turns, right? So we've got that up. Remember, we're going to have Saiyan Roar and Legendary Power up here. So this is what he starts at in terms of ki. And then he has essentially kind of like the LR Gohan effect of an extra ki per orb, which does work rather well, as we can see right there. Alright, sure. Next turn, we'll be able to go into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and that's where he's going to get a lot of extra damage reduction as well. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, did they really think Great Ape Vegeta and Kaioken Goku were equal? No way, right? Like, they had to have known. Now, if you guys... this guy was not very good when he first came out, Great Ape Vegeta. Was not that impressive. Certainly, he's looking... Oh, yes, we did not dodge it. Perfect. It'll be great to just get the double digits right here. I don't know, dude. It's a bot. Like, it is going to be hard. Vegeta, after attacking in slot 1, is guarding. He's got, like, 60% damage reduction. And he's rocking, what, like, millions of defense? Like, if he gets hit at, like, you know, the tech pan slot, I call it. If Vegeta gets supered in the tech pan slot, I mean, bro, it's like he's cooking it. Like, it's not going to be a problem. That shit is not going to be an issue whatsoever, man. All right, we'll keep getting more footage. I guess, you know, we are in the 220% here. We can, I guess, you know, double Gogeta, active him or something like that. You know, kind of like see some of his stats. But, yeah, Great Ape Vegeta, he's certainly looking pretty solid here. All right, gamers, we're continuing on here. All right, so now at this point, we can do some shenanigans, which is called Transform Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, I mean, certainly this is going to be a very powerful rotation. And, I mean, having Super Saiyan 4 Goku have access to Saiyan Roar is going to be interesting now. Like, on, like, a real team. I mean, Giant Ape Power with Great Ape Vegeta is going to be a little bit more powerful, sure. I mean, maybe after the LR Super Saiyan 4 ZZ8, even more so. But I guess we'll see. Alright, I'll come back once Great Ape Goku's doing his thing here. Alright, guys, so we got Super Saiyan Goat 4 Goku out here. So I guess one thing that does suck is we won't be able to take advantage of the 2-turn support. I guess if we went to Giant Ape Power, we could do that right there, right? Oh, what do we do with Vegeta back here? It's turn 5. Do we just go into Gogeta? Why not? I guess, yeah, whatever. Let's just go into Gogeta here. Sure. Oh, we'll get the Scouter, too. Ah, perfect. I'm just gonna toss his active, too. Whatever. Let's just do it. Get a little juicing going on. Yeah, Beerus. Hold that, bitch. Alright, beautiful. So Vegeta's gonna be getting sauced up, to say the least. Guys, listen. I think that this Vegeta, perfect, he ate it good. I think this Vegeta, man, is really good. I think he is really nasty, man. He's a bad boy. 35, okay. Like, he's kind of like... I mean, well, okay. So, like, here's the thing, right? Like, it's like Tech Broly, right? Like, he's a god defensively in slot 1. For, like, those first... basically, you know, in base, his first turn, and in Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, his first 2 turns. Beast has got the 3 turns of his intro, and then he'll have his active turn. And after that, I mean, both of them, you know, lose a lot of defensive ability. At what point does Great Ape Vegeta lose it? He doesn't. That's the answer. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. So, I mean, I'm looking at Great Ape Vegeta, and it's like, get used to seeing him. Because right now, I mean, we're running Giant Ape Power, he's there. We're running Battle of Fate, Goku and Frieza's team, he's there. We're running Planetary Destruction, Inhuman Deeds. I mean, look at these teams. He's on Accelerated Battle. I mean, kids, he doesn't have restrictions. I mean, he's got the Goku intro, but, I mean, that shit, you know, we get it when we get it, which is almost never. And the Goku intro only just gives him attack anyway. which, like, that's not really Vegeta's role, is attack. I mean, it's like, I don't know. To measure Vegeta's true impact, I mean, we would certainly need to see him tanking, you know, against some of these big bosses, but it's like, we're gonna go against these mega fights, and, like, he's gonna hold it down. He's gonna be able to. I think that Golden Frieza fight can still be a good measuring stick. You know, that huge monster damage Golden Frieza is able to do right away. We also do, by the way, need to get Great Ape, the Vegeta's Great Ape out. The Great Ape is going to be, you know, inconsistent to get out or something like that. Because we have to fall below 40% HP in order to get the Great Ape. Not the Golden Great Ape. Yeah, no, just the Great Ape. So we'll make sure to get that. Yeah, chat, like, he's looking good. This Vegeta's looking very solid. I think we'll, I'll probably cut here. We'll probably we'll get one more rotation in this fight. And then we'll go to a different fight. But it's like, he's, like, this Vegeta, he's kind of, like, on a level, like, he's like, got the tech, like, what makes Tech Broly and Beast good? Like, he's got that. I mean, he doesn't have the Beast active skill, but, Tech Vegeta's looking really good. Remember that, I mean, the Great Ape transformation can serve as a team protector, but remember, it's like, you know, it's like Beerus's or something like that, where we can't, well, I mean, Beerus's will trigger no matter what, because it's, like, passive. Right, Vegeta's we can choose if we want to use it, to be fair. But, you know, our HP's got to be pretty low for it to get that Great Ape. I mean, it's going to be useful if we ever get it. And Vegeta's Great Ape, it can last for 2 turns, too. It's a 50-50 coin flip that it goes for 1 turn or 2 turns. So we potentially could see his Great Ape for a couple of different turns, right? I guess, I mean, shit, I guess we'll just use the other Gogeta active here. I mean, you know, juice and sauce him up. All right? Screw it, man. Whatever. Let's do it. All right. Here we go. Yeah, wow, dude. Oh, my God. Great Ape Vegeta is so good for this team because, like, he's a successor character, like, category character. So, like, you know, Beerus, you know, the Gogeta's, like, he perfectly, like, fills the role of what Gogeta and Vegeto need, which is a slot 1 character. 1 million right away. This boy is pretty good, chat. He's pretty good. All right, we'll hop into another fight. I'm not really too sure where to go. I mean, I don't, okay. Like, in terms of, like, what he's doing, I don't know that we really need to show more. Like, he's going to sit in slot 1, and he's not really going to take damage unless the boss, like, it's not going to be much damage, but the boss has got to really be hitting hard. Like, again, he's going to have a Beast or Tech Broly level impact is what he's going to do. Yeah, so we're going to have to make sure. I got to get a lot of these showcases out quick, man. We got to be heading into these fights. We got to be, you know, doing showcases in all these fights. Okay. I want to prioritize some of these EZAs. Like characters whose impact might be different. You know, characters like Namek Goku, Goku and Frieza, Full Power Frieza, right? Like, remember, the characters... The only thing is, Namek Goku, man, when that guard wears off, I don't know. We'll see. But remember, I was telling you guys this all throughout Part 1 and Part 2, that, like, we are waiting for the Part 3 fights to see what's really going to happen with a lot of these characters. And now we've got it. So now we can start to tell, like, kind of like, you know, what strengths we're looking out for in, like, the most difficult of fights, right? All right, guys. We're here in this fight right here. This, of course, is the Golden Frieza fight. The thing that's good about this is we can set it up pretty easily. I mean, Vegeta is going to have true type advantage in here. I mean, that's something we should consider. But we are going to be able to set it up nicely. By the way, double Vegeta, so we have a lot of defensive support kicking in. But it's going to be pretty easy for us to set Vegeta up to be able to eat this super attack from Golden Frieza, because once Golden Frieza falls under, it's whatever it is, it's either 40% or 50% HP. Once he actually starts supering, his chance to super again, it's like 94% or something like that. Let me pull it up. So with that, we could see Vegeta eat like a 5+ million super, which I think like we're kind of already seeing like his damage and stuff like that. Like we need to show his impact defensively here. And then of course we're gonna have to get him doing the gold. Dude, I keep going. It's because I'm so used to saying Super Saiyan 4 Goku Gold and Great Ape, right? We got to do Vegeta doing his Great Ape transformation. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I'll just run one of these fights. Hercule could be good for that. Like Hercule could take a lot of damage. Like maybe get hit like once, but then like live the turn or something like that. We just got to fall below that HP threshold and get that Great Ape transformation out. I mean, Vegeta's Great Ape should be able to do a decent amount of damage too, because remember, he is he does actually have a passive now. In base, he just got 5 ki. Now he's getting attack and he's critting, so he's going to be able to do I think really quite a bit. So all right, I guess I might just cut ahead a little bit in the fight here. Really what we just want to show is, again, him tanking Golden Frieza. Like, I mean, we could get a turn or two here, but you know, his impact at this point, Great Ape Vegeta, is basically just like think of like what Beast or Tech Broly does, and like that's what this Great Ape Vegeta is going to do as well, which is really good. I mean, we're going to be able to take Great Ape Vegeta. He's going to be a monster in the battle-hardened formidable foe events as well. We definitely want to get Super Saiyan 4 Goku next to him as well. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Because remember, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to give him an additional 10% damage reduction, which is going to be really good. So, all right, let me come back. We'll get a couple of turns. We'll come back. We'll come back here. All right, guys, here we go. Let's just get a couple of rotations. Bro, I'm just going to tell y'all flat out, man. I realized I've hit my limit. I mean, I guess I have been recording. Dude, I've uploaded a lot of videos today. I'm out of it, bruh. I'm out of it. This Kaioken video and this Great Ape video, bro, my mind is pancakes right now. Not literally. Like, I'm not saying I want to eat pancakes. Actually, like, I did have a salad, but that's it. That's it. Okay. 21, okay. Yeah, dude. Get used to seeing this guy. We're gonna, you know, like, we're building these teams. He's gonna be one of the first characters we're putting on. Let me take a look at some of these categories he's got. Because it's like, I don't know, like, let's say Garlic Jr. does show up. Garlic Jr. is a successor character, by the way. Isn't he? He is, right? Garlic Jr.? I want to double check that. Fact check that. Hang on, chat. Fact checking. Yeah, damn. Garlic Jr. is a long time ago now. Holy shit, bruh. Wait, is Garlic Jr. not? Oh, shit. Chat. Whoa, wait a minute. Garlic Jr., no! He's not successor. What? Now, hold on. I think Garlic Jr. should be successors, man. I'm just saying. What's the rotation we're going to want for Vegeta? No, let's see Vegeta. Well, we're here for Vegeta to tank. Let's see Vegeta tank without no Gogeta. Let's do it without the Gogeta active. I mean, yeah, like, dude, once the Gogeta active goes up, like, he's going to be going crazy, right? Duh. But, like, let's see how he does without Gogeta's active. Yeah. Alright, guys, we're coming back. I just popped Gogeta's active. We'll get, like, a nice, solid little turn here. Again, I'm trying to smack around Golden Frieza, knock him below 50% HP, and then we'll come back next turn, and we'll see Great Ape Vegeta's tanking. I will lose my marbles. I'll turn into the Joker when my dodge build. Remember, the dodge build, good for winning, not so good for showcasing sometimes. If Vegeta dodges the super, I was gonna say tear my hair out, but I guess it would be more, I mean, I could, but it would be my beard. Tear my hair out there. Okay. Alrighty, we will now at this point come back. when Frieza is under 50%. Alright, chat, here we go. It occurred to me at this exact moment, though, that I did Ghost Usher. Ah, damn it. Shit. Frieza's not super in, is he? Okay. He's not. It's alright, chat. We're getting footage. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. We gotta get Frieza super in. We gotta get Frieza super in. Yeah, I Ghost Ushered last turn when Frieza was above 50%. So then it pushes that turn back one, is what it does. So even though Frieza's below 50%, he still has the attack spread of last turn, right? It's all good. We'll come back. Let's get Vegeta. Oh, dude, this is gonna be hilarious. We'll be back in 2 seconds, and Vegeta's gonna dodge the Superman. But anyway, regardless. Okay, so we've reached this point. Vegeta's super good. I think he's really good. And it's like the way he is gonna play everywhere, right? Like we could be rocking Vegeta, Super Battle Road, Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, all types of fights, right? Like we have some characters who are good for short fights, some characters are good for long fights, some characters who are good for, I don't know, like all different types of fights. The way Great Ape Vegeta is, like he's probably gonna work everywhere. That's really good. Alright, guys, I figured that since we're gonna I'm gonna float Great Ape Vegeta right here, so might as well just get like another kind of like turn right here of him doing this. Just kind of like see what his stats are right here, right? And then we'll get Great Ape Vegeta in front of that Golden Frieza Super. Wait, did I just call Vegeta Golden Frieza? No, I would never do such a thing. No. That's Great Ape Vegeta, man. All right, so let's put him in front of this bad boy. I think we're gonna see Great Ape Vegeta look like a sexy prince. We do still have to do the Great Ape transformation though. Falling below 40% could be a little annoying. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. All right, what's his damage right here? All right, sure, nice try, Whis. 19 million. Now remember, I guess like if we start with him like that, like his guard does have to activate, and he gets key attack and defense. So like once he gets targeted, then he's actually gonna have the 70% filled right there. He's actually it's already procced right there, right? Like as soon as he dodges, like that guard is activated, so he gets that proc. All right, guys, here we go. All right, let's see how we do. If we dodge it, then we'll just come right back in. All good. All good. We're not crying. So we, of course, do have Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, that's definitely going to be Great Ape Vegeta's best partner since he's giving him damage reduction support, right? No doubt about it. We do also have Beerus around. So let's see. Golden Frieza, the super attack hits very hard. We do eat it. Okay. It is basically 5 million exactly, but he does lose a little bit of damage. Okay, so we take it for 300k. Okay. Yeah, so we still have half HP. So, I mean, okay. Frieza's super is 5 million. But he loses 5% attack for each turn we're fighting Golden Frieza. But then his super attack is also a crit, right? So it's like, seeing what Great Ape Vegeta does right there, again, we could put him firmly in the camp with Tech Broly and Beast Gohan. That's like exactly where I would put this Great Ape Vegeta, which is crazy. But I like it. It's true. Like this Vegeta, I mean, considering what he's able to do in slot 1, is it really so insane to imply that he's like a top 5 level character? Like, is that really that crazy? Like Vegeta's nuts. He's insane. He's absolutely crazy. Alright, guys. Here we are. I mean, we're in a Dokkan event, but it's easy to manipulate our HP pretty low over here in the Rose Goku Black Dokkan event. So we could use Vegeta's Great Ape transformation if HP is 40% or less. So it's like, it does, like, we're gonna be able to go into it, you know, sometimes during these difficult fights. I mean, Vegeta's designed in such a fashion where he can eat one of these big supers and live, and then you know, if we live one more turn, to be able to go into the giant ape, which will be good. Now, the great ape here, let's just go ahead and pop it. It can last for 1 or 2 turns. It's a 50% chance. Remember, in a lot of these tough fights, if we do get the second turn, I mean, you're pretty much guaranteed to cancel any abilities, nasty abilities the boss might have. I mean, in some of these new fights, right, there's AoEs all over, there's dodge canceling all over. So the ability to remove AoEs or these supers is just really going to make things a lot easier. And, you know, Vegeta's got this ability. Alright, so then we transform into the giant ape, who does have his own... did he do it quick? Because he does have kind of a little bit of a battle. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so it's kind of like when he kind of like is first introduced. Oh, shit. Okay, wait. So, but we're going to see the great ape is just going to do his 12-key super right here. Damn, I do kind of want to get the 18-key super attack animation in as well. Oh, nice dodge. All right, here's the 12-key. Oh, damn, he's at 16 million right there. And remember, he is going to be doing guaranteed crits as well. All right, so that was the 12-key animation for the great ape. I think we'll probably come back in and let's get the 18-key animation. Let's see both animations for the great ape. Again, I think this Vegeta is going to be really quite good. I think he's a very effective character. He's going to be probably a character that's like high in the top 10. Definitely the best EZA character of the celebration, right? I mean, Great Ape Vegeta, I would say, is even above Buhan. Super EZA Buhan, very likely, because, like, as good as Buhan is, I mean, you know, against the nastiest boss as being able to sit in slot 1, like I think this Vegeta will do, I mean, that's, you know, pretty impressive, right? Alright, guys. I mean, we're probably not going to see Vegeta's Great Ape transformation too much. We'll get it in a video here or there, but it's not going to be a super common thing. So I am going to pop it again. Right? Like, let's take a look at good old Great Ape Vegeta. Alright, gamers, let's go. Okay, so this time we'll be able to get Vegeta's 18-key super attack. Again, remember, so Vegeta, in his Great Ape mode, he's getting 6-key and 318% attack as his passive, and he now has guaranteed crits. So, I mean, if he gives us 2 turns, he'll give us some nice damage. There are some damage thresholds around, but I don't think they're as high as Goku and Frieza. I barely noticed them going through a lot of the fights. So I don't, there are some damage thresholds around, I don't think they're going to be as big of a factor, at least for the next 6 months. 21 he's at, huh? Bro, damn. Yo, this Vegeta's got a lot, man. He's good. This guy's good. We saw him tanking, you know, I don't, like the equivalent of like a 6 million super or something in slot 1. Like, we see the stuff. Dude, this Vegeta's crazy, man. He's really good. I think this guy's really, really good. Incredible character for sure, right? So, all right, we'll just go ahead and finish up. We'll get this last rotation. Let me know what you guys think of EZA Great Ape Vegeta, but, I mean, I think he's legitimately probably one of the best characters in the game. When I drop my list, I mean, I'm probably not going to drop my tier list before the gods and LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta are in the game too. It's going to be, I guess I'm very slow to it, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright guys, so there was the EZA Great Ape Vegeta. Definitely seems like a very, 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 very good character here. So let's go ahead and jump on over and take a look what we got here. So this is Furious Last Resort. Vegeta Giant Ape. His leader skill is Inhuman Deeds or Giant Ape Power, category key 4 and 170% to stats. His passive skill, Overwhelming Combat. He activates the intro. Wait a minute. We didn't get the intro. Well, never mind. Hold on. Alright, so there's Vegeta's intro. Chad, it's true. I have fallen off, man. Well, I think, okay. Behind the curtain, I think the real reason this video has been, dude, my brain is, again, mashed potatoes right now. This is the 12th video I'm making today. Okay. Yeah, it's one of them days, bruh. They dropped a lot, dude. Part 3 was stacked. Man, we got a lot. Still a lot of stuff to come, too. Oh, this worked out perfectly because we could use his AoE. Remember, his 18-key super attack actually is an AoE. His super attack effects right here, right? So, whoops, wrong one. The 18 key now gives us 50% defense, and it's, of course, an AoE, which, I mean, in terms of difficult fights, that's not really, like, a super mega, like, crazy thing. But, I mean, I don't know, maybe they'll do more battle-hardened formidable foes and, like, stages in the future, and they would have, like, multiple enemies or something. You never know. And then the 12 keys getting 50% attack and 30% defense for 1 turn. So, again, this will be good. We'll be able to pop the AoE aspect of this right here. So we did see the Vegeta intro. Is there anything else we have to take a look at? No, I don't think so. Well, I guess he does have a KO screen on his 18 key. We could see that as well, right? Yeah, but overall, chat, I am ridiculously high on this Vegeta, man. Seriously, he's very good. And the intro, by the way, gives him permanent 3 key and 100% attack. So, I mean, it could be useful. I don't know. Where could we use this right now? Like, is there, like, a difficult fight where we would see, like, a Goku or even a Vegeta? Not really, right? I mean, the 10th anniversary battle, I guess, if those fights end up tough. But, like, we're just all fighting Tournament of Power or Dragon Ball Super era enemies again. In the Vegeta story, the Goku story. They really do that a lot, huh? Like, in 2024, Goku and Frieza was a dominant fight. Beast Gohan, Blue Gogeta, right? Then the year before that, you know, Fusion Zamasu. I guess to be fair, though, Omega Shenron from the end of GT. In 2022, you know, Dragon Ball Super Broly, Omega Shenron again, Metal Cooler Core, Cell Max. So, Dragon Ball Super is typically what these big fights every year are like Dragon Ball Super bosses. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really a ton of relevant Goku and Vegetas. I guess one of the major reasons for that is that the Supreme Magnificent Battle doesn't seem very difficult, but that's not done. We have all the Red Zone stages and stuff like that, but not the Supreme Magnificent Battle stages. So maybe the Supreme Magnificent Battle will be very, very difficult. I guess it could be. But there we go. Now we've gotten all aspects of Vegeta here in the showcase. My bad. Little me and my mashed potato brain. Alright, guys. Sometimes we're silly. But there we go. There is our boy Great Ape Vegeta. So now we head over and we say this is Furious Last Resort. Vegeta Giant Ape. Leader skill Inhuman Deeds or Giant Ape Power, category key for 170% of stats. I mean, there is the Inhuman Deeds mission in the GT Supreme Magnificent Battle stage. And then another Giant Ape Power leader. So, I mean, maybe if you don't have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, if you pick someone else with your Purunga wish, I mean, you could run this Vegeta as lead and then, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku as a friend character, right? For sure. Then there is his passive here, Overwhelming Combat. So he activates his intro if there's an enemy whose name includes Goku. They really probably should add that Goku Black does not count. I mean, I guess it is very obvious, but they probably should mention that. And then he gets permanent 3 key and 100% attack if the intro pops because there is a Goku enemy. I mean, it's good. like it's helpful, but I just at the moment it's not, I think, going to be really relevant. Kind of surprising, but it looks like Super Vegeta and Super Gogeta are not actually going to be like major bosses. The you know, the Dokkan Fest, besides the 10th anniversary battle event. So I mean, I would have thought. I mean, maybe they still could be in the Supreme Magnificent battle. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So then his normal effects here, he gets 3 key, 200% attack and defense, 20% damage reduction baseline, additional 1 key per key sphere obtained, and then he, of course, is guarding against all attacks. When attacking with 12 key, he gets 160% attack and defense. Then when attacking with 18 key, he gets 160% defense. After guard is activated, which triggers right away and can trigger via dodge as well, he gets 3 key and 60% attack and defense for 3 turns. As the first attacker in a turn, he gets 60% defense and 40% damage reduction. That's it right there. That's because it's like he's got pretty good defense, he's guarding, he's got the big damage reduction, and then, I mean, you know, with some of these links, his link set is pretty bad, but he does have, you know, Saiyan Roar. So we get one of those Saiyan Roar boys next to him. That's at least going to help a bit. Then as the second or third attacker in the turn, he gets 60% attack and gets an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super. When attacking with 24 key, he is super effective against all types. He has his active skill transformation into the Giant Ape. He could do that if HP is 40% or less, and he turns into the Giant Ape. His 12 key super attack is the final bullet attack, which gives him 50% attack and 30% defense for 1 turn, and he does colossal damage to the enemy. Then his 18 key super is ultra super attack. He does the hyper explosive wave, which gives him 50% defense for 1 turn, and he does mega colossal damage to all enemies. 12 key multiplier, 150%. 200% at 24 key, like usual. So his link set is really bad. This is the worst part of this character. He has Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, over 9,000, Transform, Saiyan Roar, Shouting Limit, and Legendary Power. I remember us being pretty upset back when this guy came out in 2022. I mean, it's been almost 3 years to the day that this guy came. Like, if we look at him on, well, no, he can't, because it would have been like February 14th or 15th, 2022. 16th, February 16th, but still very close to 3 years exactly, right? No big bad bosses. And previous Grid Ape Vegetas did have big bad bosses. So that's kind of unfortunate. That would help him because, I mean, we'll be running him on stuff like Battle of Fate, you know, with big bad bosses characters, right? Like Full Power Frieza. So, you know, he definitely could have, if he had that over, like over 9,000, like, come on. A lot of this is just garbage that's not going to be very valuable, unfortunately. Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, over 9,000, Transform, Saiyan Roar, Shouting Limit, Legendary Power. A lot of it's just really quite bad. Here's his best linking partners, and there's nothing, basically. I mean, this guy, I guess, but, like, you're running this guy with Buu Saga Gokus, right? Like, it's, none of these characters are relevant. None of them. So, I mean, that's kind of unfortunate. So there's that. I guess let's just go ahead and look at Vegeta's categories now. Alright, so Vegeta, of course, is on Inhuman Deeds right here. You know, good to always get more options to a category like this. And remember, Vegeta doesn't have restrictions. So he's just this dominant... This is the type of character Dokkan really doesn't release that often. A dominant slot 1 with barely restrictions. Like, he's just... This Vegeta is going to be good all year, man. Like, he really is. Then there's the Giant Ape Power team that Vegeta's a part of. This team, of course, is only going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. You know? Then there is the Pure Saiyan category team that Vegeta is on. Pretty good, pretty good. Vegeta is also over here on the Dragon Ball Seekers, right? Yeah, yep. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because, I mean, we could definitely see some Daima characters on Dragon Ball Seekers. A bunch of them easily could, right? That'll be awesome. Then, Vegeta's also on the Vegeta Family category team. Vegeta Family's starting to look real nice now, right? I mean, these tag characters, I mean... Actually, yeah, Vegeta Family is... This is probably the best it's ever been. Might be. Between this guy and them, right? Like, we could just run... I guess Gogeta, and then run like a full Vegeta lineup, and that would be Vegeta family basically, huh? Then there's also the what's it? This is yeah, Terrifying Conquerors, right? Yeah, he's a Terrifying Conqueror character. Beautiful, that's awesome. Then he's also on Space Traveling Warriors. Yeah, dude, having Great Ape Vegeta in all these categories, oh my god, it's so huge, man. He's also over here on the Gifted Warrior category team. More options for that is always cool, too. Vegeta is on the... Which one is this? This is Planetary Destruction. This is a Planetary Destruction category team, so we get him on the team with Int Broly. I usually am not the biggest fan of running characters on the Int Broly team, but not really, but yeah. Okay, so there's that. Well, not non-uncontrollable power characters, right? Then, actually, wait. Oh, yeah, because I guess I was going to say, well, wait, why isn't he on uncontrollable power? It's because Vegeta can control his Great Ape, right? Yeah, makes a lot of sense, actually. Then this is Accelerated Battle. Yep, Vegeta's on the Accelerated Battle category team, okay. Then Vegeta is on the Battle of Fate team, so we can run him on the Goku and Frieza team. We could probably run, like, Battle of Fate. Like, if we're going to try and beat, like, the tough fights without the fusions, Battle of Fate could be a really good team for it, right? Like, we just got to survive the Frieza turns, and then Goku will be super good. The Goku half here, like, we just stay in Goku the whole rest of the fight, and he can't take damage. He's very defensive. So, we'll be able to handle business. Got a bunch of other good characters. Yeah, Battle of Fate could be a fun, trying to beat it without fusions, right? Then there's also the Giant Form category team. Look how infrequently this gets buffs, right? This is 2017 this guy came out. So this is not a frequently buffed team. The whole page is 8 years. So, this actually is probably the most infrequently buffed team there is, actually. Giant Form. Less than anything else. Then there's the final trump card team that Great Ape Vegeta's on. That's awesome. Again, I mean, he's just a huge buff to all these teams. Then he's also on Saiyan Saga. So now Saiyan Saga's got a super top tier character. That's good because there's, they're going to do Saiyan Saga missions. Every year they're doing Saiyan Saga missions all over the place, right? So that'll be helpful. And then finally, Vegeta's down here on the Successor category team. So there is the EZA LR Great Ape Vegeta in base. Very, very, very great character. I think he's, again, not good, great. This guy's great. And then, remember, you could do his Great Ape transformation. If HP is 40% or less, it's an active skill. We could choose to go into it. And we could transform for 1 turn. And then there's a 50% chance that we could stay in the Great Ape for a 2nd turn as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at Great Ape Vegeta here. So his passive becomes Super Elite's Giant Ape Transformation. He gets 6 ki and 318% attack, which is good. Looks like he was doing some nice attack sets there. And then he does guaranteed crits as well. His 12 ki super attack is the Gigantic Rampage. He greatly raises attack temporarily and does destructive damage. Then his ultra super attack, 18 ki super, is the Super Gallic Blaster, which massively raises attack temporarily and does destructive damage to the enemy. And then here we go down here again. So he will always be, transformed for 1 turn. Then you have a 50% chance of a 2nd turn. The shit that he could do, if you get a 2nd turn of this, he's going to do so much damage. He's going to clear the boss of their AoE, clear the boss of their super attack. Just really good. I mean, super elite. Yeah, that's exactly what this bad boy is. This guy is definitely, I would say, super elite. So there we go. There is the EZA LR Great Ape Vegeta. I mean, this guy on release was very mid. Now, I mean, he feels top 5 level to me. The more I think about him, the more I like him. Get used to seeing this guy. It's just, this guy's going to take one of the roles, I think, potentially like AGL UI in Evolution Blue Vegeta had last year. Like, what we're going to be just using him non-stop. He's going to be that good.